Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Friday Shangri-La edition of Rasaji Speaks. Don't forget, still enough time to sign up for live training today at 1 o'clock p.m. Just go to rasaji.com and you'll find out very simple how to sign up for today's class. Our title today is called Guided by the Sacred, Navigating Divine Discernment. Wow. So these guys here, they call them the Magi. What very few people know, they were trained by the Lamasery and masters and lamas in the Lamasery that had already been around for almost 1,000 years, that had their own prophecy about the birth of Master Rabbi Jesus. We had the Hebrew prophecy. Lamasery had its prophecy too. As much as the Hebrew prophecy was there, and Herod was in denial of that prophecy because he was scared about losing his throne. Isn't it interesting that the architect of creation, Abba, would send 3 different magistrates from 3 different countries to show reference that this being was going to be, at the very least, a king guided by this star? That was at the very least. But they decided not to stop by Herod. Boy, that ticked the you-know-what out of Herod. But they decided to do what they were driven to do. Imagine discernment. How would they discern to follow a star, to listen to a lamasery, read and study some of the Hebrew teachings, of which, of course, they had access also to? Remember, the city yoga masters are the force behind the training of the Essenes themselves. In our teaching segment in back office in the next few months, you're going to see a book on the Essenes. You're going to find that quite interesting. Might give you another reason beside the 100 extra reasons to sign up in our teacher's training course, right? They decided to go pay the respect to the way shower that was being born. They knew that this was the soul of the first awakened of the Holy Spirit. They were there to protect the parents. They were there to protect the innocent child. They came with a caravan of martial artists of over 30. As a matter of fact, they had sent months before some of their own emissaries to watch Mary as she was conceiving, and the messenger, the angel Gabriel, was talking to her. By the time she conceived, we already had people watching her. We had eyes and ears on the Holy Family constantly. We were the only ones that did. We watched the drama of the unconscious rabbis, the unconscious family members play out because we were the conscious group that was there to be. That's what conscious people do. Conscious people in 3D are the angels of 3D working with the angels in 4 and 5D. And we have bodies that also coexist in 4 and 5D. Learning discernment is one of the root causes of training of Tai Chi Gung. You will learn to ground and center your energy, which is the beginning of spiritual discernment, as you do our 45-day renewal. Ask the people in the comment section and you'll read about what has the 45-day renewal done for their grounding, done for their centering. And now, 6 months to 18 months later, how has it impacting their discernment? In other words, what truly is truth and what is not? What is actually God sent and what is not? That is true discernment, right? A lot of these people in the last 3 years have come from so many different venues, from religion and non-religion, from listening to conspiracy theories on, podcasts of people who claim to have intel that have almost no intel. These guys already had over 500 years to 1,000 years of intel to follow this star and not listen to the fluff. Are you strong enough now to not listen to the fluff? The fluff is much bigger now, and there's more media outlets with the idea to try to confuse you and try to get you to not follow this star, the Star of David, the Star of Abba, right? It's funny, right? If you really look at the light, you won't just see a cross. You'll see the original Taoist symbol, which is the 8-armed cross. This way is the Alpha, and the X makes the Omega. It was the traditional symbol for the Tao. They are following a light that shows them the way to the embodiment of the Christ that will be in this being called Jesus of Nazareth. Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be to you and to your glorious family. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the Saturday edition of Rasaji Speaks. Hit me up in the comments section today if it's your first time in training. Let us know. We'd love to hear it. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. See you really soon.